I'm Prim Saripapat with your ESPN headline. One way to avoid drafting players who are troublemakers, according to Mark Cuban, is do your research during the scouting process. And if they do demonstrate red flags, send them to counseling before they begin their pro careers. This was the advice of the Dallas Mavericks owner to all professional sports leagues. For more on this story, let's bring in writer for ESPNDallas.com, Tim MacMahon. So, Tim, what else did he have to say in this Rolling Stone interview?
Well, essentially, it was a wide-ranging interview, but on this particular topic, he was asked why NFL players seem to get in more trouble than NBA players, which is a pretty low-hanging fruit, but I thought he took a smart route and acknowledged because there's a lot more NFL players, and essentially these issues that are really coming to the forefront for the NFL in recent months and weeks are something that all leagues across the board have to deal with. And in Cuban's opinion, the best way to deal with that is to be proactive and to be proactive before these players are even in the NFL or the NBA or whatever league it may be. Really work to identify which players have these sorts of character issues. And if there are those red flags, have those players undergo counseling before they even begin their pro careers, make it a prerequisite for them to play pro basketball or football or whatever the sport may be.
So how does he employ that approach with his own team?
Well, the Mavericks, I think like every team, at least look into character issues before they draft, but more specifically, they do have a full-time sports psychologist on staff. That is obviously a trained professional who meets with every player on the roster, and there's a delicate balance there between the private nature of speaking with a psychologist and that psychologist working for the team. So the psychologist doesn't share specifics, but he will alert the Mavericks if there's a player who he feels has issues that they need to be aware of, whether it's personal or professional thing. And like I said, it's a very delicate balance, not getting into the specifics of the issue, but giving the team the information they need to get that player as much help as possible.
All right, Tim MacMahon, thank you for your time today. For more on this story, keep it logged on to ESPN.com.